I'm gonna get this table going. I cut this one wrong. I made the angle the other backwards. This is the one right here. Once I get it where I want, I'm just going to clamp it down so it doesn't move. Doesn't move. This thing here didn't come straight, but it's going to be good for what we want it. It's perfect. I think it's good for what we wanted. And you see where I put it. This is one of the clamps that I could use here. And got some more over here. Here. Okay, I gotta get two more. I gotta make sure that I got some more of these clamps. I just don't know where they are. Okay. Oh gosh. Here we go. They're in here. Okay. It's a beautiful day here in Texas. It's nice and cool. once I tack it, I run it, then I can go ahead and remove these things. So we need one more. And do I have one more? Yes, I have one more. Remove these. Oh, we need one more from there. And I don't know if I have one there. 2, 4, 6. I don't have another one for that corner. I don't have another one for that corner. So I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put this on this corner here. Okay. So this will hold them both, and I'll just put this on here. Then I'll tack it right there. That should be okay. Now, let's see here. I need to dial in my welder. So, let me just share with you guys here. So this is my older welder that I have. It's a Lincoln Electric 140 HD. It uses gas, but I misplaced the hose. I misplaced the hose that goes in the back. I think I can get that. When I bought it, I never used the gas on it. I bought the flux wire you can weld without gas. I used it a couple times. I really never dialed it in, but I want to use it because I have another one here. I have the Arc Captain plasma cutter, and I have the Arc Captain 110 welder. There's a lot of good reviews on it, but I don't want to use it. I want to use my old one. And I have a 220 here. This is the one that my go-to welder. I use that a lot. I built a trailer about 3 years ago, and I use that 220 big one. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and dial in my welder so I can get this done. All right, so it is time to dial this thing in. It tells you right here the speed. Oh boy. All right, we're just gonna try it. See what happens here. Okay. Something's happening. I'm not getting any spark. Okay. I think it would help if I put the ground. That's why I wasn't getting any spark. All right, let's try it again. Try it again. I got it on high. I got it on high because it's a 110. And it's a 110, so I really want good penetration. So let me see something here. It's good. I'm gonna speed up the wire feed just a little bit. You see. That's much better. Much better. I'm dialing in the welder. Yes. It's much better. Yeah. I'm happy with that. So I got the speed set at 4, which I don't know what that means, and I got the power all the way to the E, which I don't know what that means either, but yeah, it's getting good penetration. So I just don't want to hook up my new welder yet, because I think I'm going to build something under this cart to put them on there on the side. I'm not sure yet, but yeah, I got this welder, and I only used it once in Florida, and I was building a trailer, so I really needed to use my stick welder, and that's the reason I did use it. But I'm happy it's working good. I never really dialed it in, so it's good. Yeah. Full power, 110. And speed is at 4, whatever that means. This has a chart right there. Let me just zoom in here. So it's got a chart that tells you what setting to put it in, the thickness of the steel, if you're gonna need argon gas or not, because this one you can run both. So the arc captive, it's not for gas, it's just for flux wire. But this one I can put the argon gas, and this one I can actually convert it to weld aluminum, which is what I want to do in the future with this welder, is to be able to weld aluminum. So I'm just gonna tack it for now. This thing get messed up real easy. That's why I think I have a few extra ones around here. Nice and hot, burning right through it. Love it. All right, I'm not gonna bore you guys with all this. I'll bring you guys back when I get it all welded, and we'll be back in a minute. All right, hello everyone. I have this Lincoln 140 HD, and it has a problem. I was welding my work table, and it stopped welding. I mean, I don't know how to explain it. The wire feed is coming out, but it seems that the power diminished, if I'm saying it right. So it just started doing this right there, all this bird stuff right there. But other than that, I mean, when I first started using it, it's giving me out nice welds, you know, but it stopped. So if anybody knows on here what the problem could be, let me know. It's past a 3-year warranty, so I don't know if I can call Lincoln and they can do something about it. But it's a really nice welder, and I like it. But unfortunately, I'm gonna have to get my Arc Captain out and use it. So thank you so much if anyone here knows what the problem could be. Boy, that thing is heavy. It is time to open her up. So I wanted to do a video on this. By itself. Opening it, showing it to y'all. So I wanted to do a video of my new welder by itself, showing it to y'all, but I'm not going to because I need to use it. My Lincoln welder decided it didn't want to work no more, so we have to get this one out. So right out of the box, if you are in social media, which you are, you will see there's a ton of videos of how good this little machine is. I mean, if you compare the size of this one to my Lincoln 110, this is like half the size. So let's hope that it's going to perform, because I really don't want to use my 220 for this table. It's so cute. Look at it. So cute, little tiny. Oh my gosh, I could put two on my thing here. I could put two of them on my cart now. Here's the plug. It's also a stick welder. It's also a stick welder. So we're going to just leave that right there for now. Here's the ground. And it's also a MIG, and I got the cable, whatever you call this, a torch, the MIG torch. I want to learn how to do MIG welding. I mean TIG welding. I'm sorry, not MIG, TIG welding. So, oh boy, should I read the instructions? That's cool. It's got a little brush. It comes with an extra tip, but I went and got I got a whole set of these. No, I'm sorry, I didn't. What I got was for the plasma cutter. So this is the spool, a wire. It is flux wire because this doesn't use gas, argon gas. So it's flux core. It's a flux core MIG wire. So let's see what this is. I'm gonna open it. Oh, here we go. That's so cute. You see that? There you go, right there. There it is. All right, so I'm gonna plug it in. No me quieren bajar. So I plugged it in, and I'm going to put the wire in here. I think I better read the instructions. Goes in through there. Let me see. Oh my. Oh. The power button's in the back. It is on. Yes. Now let's see if it's gonna. Okay. Okay, that's pretty standard. So this has to be, it has to be like this, not like that. It has to be like that because the wires come in like this and it feeds right into them. So let's go ahead and get that out. I'm just gonna cut it. We are going to put it here. Oops, I don't want it to get unwinded. And we're gonna stick it in there. Right. I'm gonna pull the trigger. All right. Let Let me put this back on. Put this back on. Here it comes. Comes the wire. Uh-oh. Let me take this out because looks like it's got jammed there a little bit. There we go. Now we put this back on. There we go. There we go. Should have got more of these tips. I got to get some more. It came with one extra, but we'll get some more. Some of this stuff here too. So there it is. It's coming out. Perfect. So we're going to close that. Just want to show you guys something here. So it has this electronic gauge there, and I'm going to take a minute to read the instructions, and I will be right back. No trajo instrucciones. What the heck? Y ahora, ¿quién me podrá defender? So this is the 120. This has to be negative right here because it can't be positive. It's got to be negative. It's got to be the negative. What the heck is going on here?
La caja no tiene que tú leas la caja. O atrás.
Turn on. I already did that. Huh?
La caja, leí la caja. Trajo algo, no sé.
Holy crap.
Ya tú la compraste, no puedes chequear.
No, maybe es lo que hay que bajar intrusiones, maybe. Porque a veces venden cosas así. Déjame chequear en el teléfono. Okay, I'm back. So there were no instructions, but it's very easy. So the top here, I don't know if you can see it. That's the thickness of the wire. right? 0.040, 0.035, and 0.030. So it's at 0.030 because that's the wire that's in there, right? And then the bottom one, you select whether is MIG, stick welding in the middle, or TIG. So whichever you're gonna do. And obviously my ground is on the ground, right? This positive here is to connect the TIG welder, what you would call it. And then this here is going to give you the voltage. How I don't know how to control the speed of the wire. So if it doesn't have a speed control from the wire, I'm already not liking it because that's important. But so yeah, so this you can put it here at max, or you can just lower it a little bit. I'm sure they have a manual on the website. So yeah, I'll end up downloading it. So we're gonna run it right there and try it and see what happens. 120 and see what happens. So I changed to the stick welder on the Arc Captain, and this is so amazing. I mean, this thing welds better than the 220. Check this out, guys. That's amazing. The ground doesn't go to the negative. It goes to the positive side, okay? I already can tell you, I wish they would have had some instructions in the box, but it doesn't have any. But it's okay. We got it working. It works really good. I already tried it. Let's do it one more time for you guys. Wow. It's better than the Lincoln. Obviously, the Lincoln is sick right now. But yeah, I'm happy. All right, so. All right, guys. That's with the table. I didn't do a proper video, but anyways, this is the Arc Captain, and this is the welder, and I also have the plasma cutter. I have not tested this. Okay. I went and got me a little compressor from Harbor Freight, which is sufficient to work the plasma cutter. I will be testing it sometime this week, and I'll make a little short video on it just to see how it works. But yeah, so this is the little tiny welder. This thing is awesome. I love it. I got the adapter. This came separate. I had to buy that separate. This is for TIG welding, which I don't know how to do it, but I'm gonna learn. So I'm trying to see how I can set both of these up on here. I don't know if it's gonna work because I gotta get some put a couple of extra hooks on the side, just like these right here. But I'll have to make them. It's terrible. I don't have enough light, so I want to get a couple of these angles, make them, and put like back there for the hoses. You know, I don't know. I'm thinking this little cart is not going to work. I really think it's not going to work because what I wanted to do originally, which I mentioned on the other video for the table, is I want to put a bracket on this side and also on this side with angle irons to put the plasma cutter on one side and then put the welder on the other side. And then the Lincoln, which is working now, and I've got the hose for the argon gas, because I got flux wire in it now and it works good, but I know that with argon gas and regular wire it'll work even better. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this, maybe put it back on this cart where it was before, and then put the arc welder on one side of the table, and then on the other side of the table put the plasma cutter. So that's a work in progress. I have to get me some metals to finish the table. But that's it. This is the video for the Arc Captain. Some other people do better reviews, but I can tell you for the price, obviously I don't think that if you were to use this machine constantly every day for hours on end, you would get the same results, because I don't think that they can run for that amount of time continuously, right? But for little odds and end jobs like what I do, I love it. It's perfect. The price is right. And this little thing here is a TIG welder, it's a MIG welder, and is a stick welder. And look at the size of it. It's just amazing. And then the plasma cutter, I can't wait to try it out this week. It's already set up. All I have to do is bring my extension and then just test it. But we'll do that sometime this week. And that is the end of the video for the welder. Nothing against Lincoln. This machine here has been very good to me. I built I think the trailer was 6 foot by 20 something feet long when I lived in Florida for landscaping, and I did it with this welder right here. Perfect. So yep, Arc Captain, it's worth it. Get yourself one.